I wonder what kind of, I mean, isn't everybody on social media? Myra, the hairdresser, is not on social media. And that just is so odd to me. But then I'm thinking she must be really good, because if she's not on social media, but she has a salon, she must be good, don't you think?
Keep going now, you don't pass it.
You know what? I'm going to lose my seat. This is what
I told you to take
like,
it.
For real.
If you...
Like, look, where are we going now?
Wait. He's 149. She said that.
She's shitting right now. Listen, if you sit up and talk.
I said,
stop talking about rocks in your mouth. Oh, shit. Now we made it right here.
You know what? I want you to see what generational road rage looks like. This is what it is.
And she's shitting me. Oh, make a left. As she's talking, looking at another left.
I don't even want to show the camera.
I can't see Southern Boulevard. Where's the sign?
Why can't you? The sign was right there.
I don't know. I missed the sign. Are you shitting me?
Okay, there's two things going on here. If you look up generational road rage, you will see her, but you won't see my niece, because again, she's in the witness protection program. But the other thing is, if you look up modern day GPS, which is worth shit, you'd see her face, and you see another picture or a blank picture for my niece in the witness protection program. But so that's modern day, the personification of the shitty GPS system that we all are enjoying.
I need a water.
You need something.
Oh God, my throat is itching. It's like all kinds of. Oh my God, this heat is taking me out.
Another notification. If you look up complaining in the dictionary, this is the face you'd see. Here she is. Hello.
I can't, because then the windows are gonna fog up. My car is weird.
We're going to take a break for station identification.
And this lady is recording me.
No, that's okay. I'm going to take you out. I just want the right camera angle, because the first time it was like all double chin and all this foolishness, and I was like, I am not happy with this. I am here with my sister, the cart whisperer, Sandra, but she's not the cart whisperer today. She's just sister. We're going to get our hair done. That's my niece in the back. She's in the witness protection program, so I have to edit her out. We will make no further reference. We will make no further reference to her from
The witness protection program goes crazy.
but from this point on, you will be blurred from the moment I made reference to you, and there will be no further references made to you out of respect for the protection of your safety, past, present, and future.
Come on, what the freak are y'all doing? Are y'all done?
My sister has a little bit of road rage, just a tad. She's been working on it, but it's been years, but she's working on it. Where's my Kai, and why did his YouTube channel get?
He's at school and he does not have a YouTube channel. He is delusional.
No, he does have a YouTube channel.
And all of the videos on there are hidden. He gets mad. He's like, oh, somebody hid all my videos. Why would they do that?
He hid them himself.
No, I did that. Because the YouTube is hooked up to my email and it's on my phone. So when I see that he posts his videos, I go on there and I hide the videos for people to view them. Because who does he think he is? No one okay for him to record himself and put it on YouTube for people, pedophiles and stalkers, people that will follow your kid, figure out which school they go to, where you live on the internet, and kidnap them and then sex traffic them are on YouTube.
All right, now you don't want to cross the street.
No, she went there, and I respect that. But the only thing I don't respect is the fact that you're gaslighting your son. He's thinking he's posting videos. You are slowly driving a 7-year-old child insane. Oh, he's 8 now. Okay. Okay. Why didn't anybody tell me his birthday was last week? I didn't know his birthday was last week.
It was on the 10th.
I totally forgot. Oh my God. And I had 2 friends on the 10th who I posted birthday wishes to. And I didn't. Okay, so I have to post him a belated birthday. I didn't have it on. If it's not on my calendar, I don't know when these birthdays are. If it's not on my calendar or on Facebook, I don't know when birthdays are.
Well, he doesn't. I'm not really gaslighting him because, like, honestly, it's not my fault that he didn't realize that nobody could see the videos. And I told him that the videos were hidden. And then I guess that's when he finally realized, like, oh, she really did hide these videos. Yeah, because are you crazy? You don't know. We don't know who's watching you. So, and I told him he needs to find a niche. He needs to know what it is he wants to post about. Like, does he want to post vlogs? Not the stuff he be posting. It's be stupid stuff.
Yeah, but it's his form of self-expression.
Yeah, and he can express it to himself. He can. He's supposed to. he
No,
be like, when he's like, oh,
we
it got
have
like
we
5
have to be
likes
cool
or
sometimes
whatever.
because she's in the
I
back
don't go
seat.
on there and hide it, 'cause it's
Just
like,
let her
who-
talk.
Somebody get her, please.
What?
I'm gonna give her some medication.
Nobody's not gonna kidnap
Wait a
my
minute,
fucking kid.
she hasn't taken her meds.
She hasn't, I haven't given her. I haven't.
Wait a minute, is my seatbelt fully hooked in?
You're not gonna kidnap my kid.
No, nobody's gonna get
Yeah,
him.
or try to sex traffic him.
No, that's not gonna
Or tell
happen.
him, oh, the puppy is in the trunk, come and get it.
But you know, back in the day, really back in the day, really way back in the day when you know, even before my day, you know, the mental health people used to come and get you. And so I'm wondering.
Who, me?
They're gonna only bring her back.
They used to come and get me.
No, they'll come and get you. It's very gentle. They take you in a taxi so that it's not alarming.
That's
crazy.
And
And
you get
you,
to sleep every day.
and you only see the people with the white coats if you try to resist.
No, as long can I bring my drug of choice?
No, there's
No,
right there.
they have their drug of choice for you at the
I
facility.
gotta bring my own drug of choice. I promise it's gonna keep me calm. As long as they're gonna let me sleep. I don't care.
Which one is an injection of Haldol?
Of what?
Haldol.
No, I don't want that. I don't even know what that is. It sounds very dangerous. Like it's gonna make me feel a high I never felt
They're
before.
gonna give you Haldol.
And I don't want to get high. Like you know.
Well, wait a minute. We're not even talking about the. Let me get this camera angle right. We're not even talking about the elephant in the room. Well, no, Brittany commented on my video, I think, but it was really more to let me know what was going on with Kai. But what did you think of
The
my
video was good. It was nice.
What video?
The video that you put in the group chat.
my
That
Sephora?
Kai keeps
I didn't see
answering
it.
to.
You didn't see it after all, and I even posted it to you directly, and you
Okay,
didn't see it.
So it's right here.
Kai
Oh my
answered
God.
like
I'm
10
gonna watch
days
it today.
later because he was on punishment.
All right, I'm gonna watch it today.
So he didn't have no phone.
He goes.
How's she
Good
supposed?
job,
No, I want to do a little segue. How's she supposed to be my assistant, and she doesn't even read the text and the emails that I send her? I got to get my eye looking in the right direction.
Because she's too busy managing CFS. She can only manage one thing at a time.
Well,
You
yeah,
know,
but
she
this
has
is not
ADHD.
good. I mean, you know,
I'm working on it.
she's working on it. She's going to be my assistant, and she's working on it. So I guess what she's working on is the work that I'll be giving her, huh?
Yes.
I mean,
it's gonna get done.
Doesn't it? I mean, is it odd that you send somebody something very exciting that you think is exciting, and they don't check it out at all, even when you remind them, and you send them more than one?
You know what she sounds like? She sounds like Lauren. Her and Lauren does stuff like that to me. I don't care. Because I said it's
Okay.
done. As long
I'm
as it gets
sorry.
done.
Okay. Did you put start?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop for now, and we'll come back. I'm cheating. Vlogging on the low. It's a new thing. Get used to it. One more look. Wow. Thank you. This is a wrap so that it helps the hair last. All right. Here we go. Halfway through the food, and I'm just now thinking of picking up the camera and getting a picture of something. But this is good though. I'm enjoying it. Bad food blogging 101. This is how you do it. Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. So this is not the hair Botox. This is just a simple wash, set, deep condition. And I have it kind of brushed away from my face because I don't want to get the makeup on it. As you can see, my hair is very thin. And of course, when I left the salon, as you've seen in the montage, well, I'm shooting this after the fact, but I haven't put it together. So I'm not actually sure if it's going to be a montage or a straight clip. But either way, as you can see, when I was in the hair salon, she styled it perfectly. But the decision was that my next treatment will be the actual hair Botox, which is really just, has nothing to do with Botox. It's just really a deep conditioning treatment on steroids, where my hair will be straight, but I'm deciding until I gain the fullness. Again, I mean, my hair is never, I don't have large density hair. My hair is always going to be fine, but it has been and can be and will be much fuller as a result of these treatments. So you will see that in the course of the months as I style it. But what I'm thinking of doing moving forward is just really giving myself loose curls, like a curlier look, because number one, I sweat. So this is, this is just my hair being blown and blown out and flat iron. So until I actually get the treatment in where my hair will stay straight, I'm just going to style it curly because I'm also back in the gym. I'm not doing anything dramatic. I'm just starting out, so I'm doing treadmill and stretching exercises. Eventually I'll incorporate more strength exercises, but in the meantime, I'm going to sweat. So I'm going to just style this. I'm going to curl it and style it curly until I actually get the Botox treatment. And even after I do the Botox treatment, I still think I'll go for the curly style because it's a great look for me, and also my hair will look fuller. But my goal is to really just have my hair just naturally grow out and be, just grow out fuller, healthier. Also, once I get the length and my hair falls out, I am going to revisit wearing my hair completely natural without blow drying and without flat ironing, so I could really just show my natural hair pattern. So, but that's when my hair gets longer and fuller. So that's what we're working with. So I decided that I wanted to do the as promised demo on how I apply my day makeup. I'm really a day makeup person. That's really my look. Just a real soft, clean, pretty look, but not really the full glam look. I couldn't do that every day, nor would I want to. But it was fun, doing it and going for my go-to beat look. But there were a couple of problems coming up that came up. Like number one, having proper brushes, and number two, I definitely need good eye cream. Good skincare products that will help me address the lines around my eyes and really the lines on my face. So not just eye cream, but just basic skincare. So if you have any ideas or suggestions, I'll be exploring, and I'm definitely going to be proactive about this. But if you have any suggestions, that would really, really be great. And so now, of course, I started with my Palmer's cocoa butter and my fruit of the earth aloe vera as my hydration and also priming. But I'm also going to go on top of that with this sample that I got that I used for the demo. It's from Cordelio. I forget, it's Cordelio. I can't really remember the name, but I will have it in the description. I'm using the eye cream first, and then I'll be using the primer. And I'm just gonna put this around my eyes just to start off, But it became apparent to me when I was putting the concealer. I think I used too much here, but be that as it may, you can never have too much eye cream. But in the last video, I definitely ran into problems when I started putting the setting powders over the concealers, and there was so much blotchiness, and the wrinkles were like, oh my god, the wrinkles came out. My wrinkles came out and they said hello, so I had to use a lot of the setting spray, and I had to just really, there's always a fix with makeup, but I had to really address that before I could get to where I was going. And of course I wasn't able to get get there with only the Sephora products. I had to use some Elf products and Fenty products to really help me. But it was all worth it. Okay, so now I'm going to use the primer sample, also from Cordelier. Again, I'll have the correct name in the description. And this is the actual primer. So I'm just gonna, which is going on top of my aloe vera gel, which I also use as a primer. But for a sample, I'm getting a lot of use out of this. Anyway, so this morning we shot the, actually, it was really yesterday morning, full transparency. We shot the vlog for going to get my Botox evaluation. And I felt it was kind of funny. I mean, I was excited about shooting this vlog, but at the same time, it was a really rainy day, and I'm a very structured person, so I didn't know how much I'd be paying, whether I'd be paying for the evaluation, if the straight evaluation cost anything, or if it would be a situation. I didn't know, another situation that I didn't know what the parameters were, and I didn't really like it. Also, this hairdresser is cash only, so I couldn't pay by e-pay. I couldn't do the e-pay, Apple Pay, or use my debit card. I had to go run and get cash, and I didn't I just like to know certain things ahead of time, like how much things cost. But my sister, she operates on a different this was her hairdresser. Her name is Myra. And the other thing that kind of threw me off was that I thought that I wouldn't be able to vlog, but I was able to get a lot of pictures of myself, and but at the same time, it was I lost a lot of steam there because we were late, she was late, and so kind of everything that I was doing was kind of like after the fact. But the fun part of it is, now what do I want to do next? I actually want to start with my brows, so I'll do that. So I am using the I'm not using the Fenty brow. As a matter of fact, I'm using the Sephora dark brown. This is actually for eyeliner, but you know what? I'm going to use it for my brows this time because this is the retractable eyelining pencil, and I'm going to use it for my brows. When I used the Fenty MVP brow, it was wonderful, and I am going to use that product again, but I need a darker color, so I'm trying to get some accuracy here, and this is actually coming in nicely, so I'm going to really try to not be heavy-handed and just keep it simple and light and just easy breezy. I don't feel like having to do what I did in the last video, which was constantly retouch and reapply. I'm not really feeling that today, but this is actually coming in very nicely. I'm sure Sephora has a brow pen as well, but this is working lovely. There's a almost liquidity to it that enables me to get depth without it being not going over the top. And I'm using a mirror. As you can see, I keep looking down because I'm using a mirror beneath me as opposed to on eye level. I mean, I can check certain things, but close up I can't get that accuracy looking in the camera mirror. But this is as far as I want to go with this because, as I said, I'm a little heavy-handed, and I don't feel like having to spend the rest of the demo. I don't feel like spending the rest of this constantly having to do that, but I probably will, knowing myself, as you can see, based on how much time I'm taking here. I'm just going to leave this like this for now. Yeah, it's okay. Moreau said, she's an influencer, and I've heard this from other influencers, that your brows are sisters but not twins, and that is so incredibly true. Anyway, I'm going further than I want to go, so I'm going to try to exercise a little caution and stop here, and I'll probably touch it up again with my brush. So that's where I'm going to leave that there. But next I'm going to use the Sephora 12-hour setting and mattifying powder, and I decided to use this shade. I normally use another setting powder, but today I want to start with this because I'm actually going to be using a darker bronzer, a darker contour, and so I want to start with this to really just have a clean finish, a clean palette with which to work on. And so that's why I'm using the Sephora setting powder, and I'm applying it with a sponge because I kind of like the coverage when I did that. So I'm going to do that now and just apply and see what happens. And see, so it sort of mats things out without giving my I like the fact that it's really matting me out, but it's not really changing my natural skin tone. And I like that because I really want a very, very light day look. That's what I'm going for. And this is really like my everyday look, my everyday go-to. You know, I like to keep it light. I think that, you know, it's important to really, you know, highlight your natural beauty as opposed to, you know, I like makeup that looks like me. A lot of times I see content creators, and when they do their full glam and even their, you know, everyday look, well, not so much the everyday look, but particularly when they go full glam, they don't really look like themselves. They look like somebody else. And I mean, I think it's great because they all look beautiful, but at the same time, to me, I think makeup should look like, you should look like yourself. I don't think that you should, you know, my biggest fear has always been that I would apply makeup and I'm with somebody that I, you know, like, and when I take it off, they're like, hello, hi, nice to meet you. You know, like you're unrecognizable once you take that mask off. And I don't think makeup should be a mask. I think it should really just enhance what you have naturally. And so here we are. And I like this because this is coming on really light, but it's sort of giving me a really nice, even finish. And, you know, it's a surprise because I thought that it would, you know, make me look pale, but actually I don't look pale. I actually look like my natural skin tone, which I am really liking. Okay, so next I think the reason why I went with the Sephora is because I'm using a darker bronzer, but actually before I get to the bronzer, I really want to apply before I get to the contour, I really want to apply this bronzer, which I will use around on my cheeks, on the high part of my cheeks, but also on my lids actually. And this is the Pure Bronzer Drops that I used before when I was doing I think I was doing a tutorial, and no, it wasn't a tutorial. Oops, a little heavy with that. It wasn't a tutorial. It was and I'm using one of the no-name brushes from Temu that I use for bronzers. And of course, I'm quite heavy-handed. I use too much, but like I said, makeup is fixable. But wow, did I use a lot. Anyway, so this is going to be interesting. I didn't mean it to be this way, but it's going to be interesting. Wow. Let's see how this works out. But it actually, it's such a beautiful color, right? I mean, this is really bronze. And we're like, technically today, what is today? Today is the 20th. On the 20th, so tomorrow is the, I think what is it called? The winter solstice. Tomorrow, the 21st, I believe, is the longest day of the year. And then the day, no, it's the shortest day of the year. And then the days get longer. I'm sorry, I'm like doing a lot of things at once. And this is my first demo, not tutorial, but demo, where I am actually talking, but it's something that I really wanted to do because doing a voiceover for a full vlog, woo, that's a lot of work. And I'm very proud of my Sephora demo vlog. I am proud because, wow, I used a different editing tool. I didn't edit it on my phone. I downloaded DaVinci, but I had to download the version that was working for my computer because my computer is a little older. But I downloaded that equipment, and I used ChattyB CC to help me. So that was really wonderful. In case you don't know, ChattyB is ChatGPT, but we're on intimate terms, so she's ChattyB CC. Wink, wink. Anyway, so yeah, so I forgot what I was saying, but anyway. But we keep going. Anyway, so I'm using this bronzer, and I'm using it like I would a concealer because I'm not going to use a concealer, and damn, I went heavy on this bronzer. But again, there's always a fix with makeup, so we'll work this out as well. Anyway, so this is the bronzer, and I'm going to now get to the contour. And this contour is the Sephora. This is the contour stick in the color, I believe this is medium. I'll put it in the descriptions because without my glasses, I can't see a damn thing. And I don't have any paperwork by me where I can check and see. Usually I have a list of these Sephora products, but I don't. But it's the Sephora contour stick, and I think the color is deep, but I will put it in the description. And this is I usually use like a bronzer that is more a matte powder bronzer that comes off like it could be a contour, but it's really not. But I'm gonna go really sparingly on this because I don't want it to be, I don't want it to get too heavy. I really want the look to be light. And so with this, I'm gonna blend it in with, again, a no-name brush, which I think might really work for this. I used it in the past, but honestly, I didn't know what I used it for because I was just winging it like I am now. But anyway, yeah. Just to blend it in. The blending is really the key because I know that by the time I get to the setting spray and the final, I could probably go over this with setting powder as well, or I can go over it with the loose powder and really work this out so that it, you know, acts accordingly. And it's also, I wanted to go with this light bronzer because there's a crease across my forehead because when I was wrapping my hair, I was using a net and it was down. It didn't feel tight, but I didn't realize how tight it was around my head. That's while I was sleeping. So there's still a crease. I mean, I took that scarf off, that net off hours ago to hold my, I had a net on to hold my wrap. My hair was wrapped. But like I said, I mean, I can play with this and I'm happy. I'm liking it. I'm like, well, this side didn't really wrap well, so it doesn't have the look that I'm going for. But you know, you see what I'm working with. I mean, I'm liking the length, but it definitely has to be fuller. But like I said, when I curl it, you're gonna see. I'm not gonna use hot curlers. I'm gonna do old school rollers, or I might even I bought these rods. I might try that out. We'll see. I'm not gonna do it on camera, but I definitely am going to curl it and let you see what it looks like. It's gonna have a different look, but it's a very attractive look, and it's one of my absolute go-to looks. Now, I've been really playing around gingerly, but I feel like I need to really just be a little bit more aggressive with this blend because with the bronzer, it's getting a little the bronzer is like disturbing. I feel like the Tin Man. You know, my face looks like the Tin Man, and I'm like not trying to do that. But hey. Anyway, I kind of remember what I was talking about before. Actually, I really don't, but that's besides the point. Now I'm going to use the Sephora Colorful Blush in the color Blushing. Yeah, I believe it's the color Blushing. Or it might not be. That might be the e.l.f. color. I'm trying to see if I could see this. Colorful Blush. Oh, it's Heated. That's the color, Heated. And it's the Sephora, and it's Heated. And if you remember, I said that I didn't, you know, that this color was a little coral. It's a beautiful color. It's a little coral, but I chose to use it because I wanted to, you know, kind of, I thought that the Sephora setting powder would make me look pale, but that actually is not the case. But this, wow, this looks really pretty with that. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, this is really nice. And I'm using the brush I'm using now is one of my handy dandies that I like to go to. And yeah, but you can see that there's length. You know, it just has to get fuller. And I'm looking forward to that. You know, I'm looking forward to really getting proper treatment for my hair and doing the hair Botox. Yeah, that actually looks nice. But I need to tone down the Tin Man look, but we'll get to that. So yeah, I mean, it's really, I really like to keep it really simple. A little bit earlier, I was talking about just really kind of feeling out of it. It was like a cloudy day in terms of shooting my vlog. It was a cloudy day and it was raining heavily. And like I said, we were late, she was late, we started late. And, you know, I just found myself kind of losing my steam. But again, my family really saved the day because they were so hilarious. And seeing my niece Brittany there, who we call the witness protection lady because she didn't want to be on camera. I think I'm now using the Sephora. I'm showing you the cap. This is the Sephora Blur It Loose powder that I used before. And yeah, this is cute. It comes with its own velour sponge. And I think I'd like to, at this stage, just tone down this, if I can, tone down this bronzer because it's a bit, I'm telling you, I'm giving the Tin Man makeup vibe, and I don't like that. Yeah, that's the right one. Yeah, this is what I definitely needed to do. Because it's when I use it right, it's like a really nice highlighter, and it's really great for under the eyes, and I really like that. Oh yeah, this is working. And this is the setting. The first one was not. It's the mattifying, setting and mattifying powder. The first Sephora powder, but it's a pressed powder, and this is a loose setting powder. So that is what makes all the difference. And I'm kind of taking my time here, but only because I really want to kind of minimize this bronzer and this Tin Man effect that I was giving, which is very disturbing. It's one thing to be attractive, but it's another thing to be scary. And I don't think some people take makeup to the limit, and I'm not that girl. Let's just leave it at that. I am just not that girl. Yeah, this is coming together better, and I might touch it up a little bit with the important thing with makeup is always blending. It's hard for me to keep on track when I'm doing a couple of things, but this is all, doing a YouTube channel is a tremendous learning curve, between technically the things that you have to learn, editing, filming, storytelling, which I need a lot of work on, but, I never give up. I just keep going. And so I hope you enjoy the process and you're ready to keep going with me. I want you to be there to enjoy the ride along with me. Anyway, yeah, so having my family there, and they were hilarious, unexpectedly so, from going to end. I think I see that Cray runs in the family. Now this is nice and light, but I really want to touch it again with the same brush that I use for I like my cheeks to be, I like people to know that I'm wearing blush, and then, yeah. Now I want to use I want to use a setting spray, because what I found is that with setting spray, when I have mascara and eyeshadow on, anyway, this is a Sephora makeup setting spray that I used before that I really enjoyed. I'm trying not to get any of this on my hair, and yeah, I definitely need my hair to full up, but we'll get there. I'm gonna get there. And as I said, I'm gonna curl it up and let you see it. Maybe not in this vlog, but maybe in a subsequent short or the next vlog. Because the next vlog will be the treatment, and that's what kind of threw me off, because I didn't think that I was going to be able to vlog in her salon. And then when I found her letting me take pictures of myself, I was like, oh wow. And so I got a little discombobulated when we went out to eat afterwards. I got a little discombobulated and forgot to pick up my camera and do all the things that people do when they're eating and they're showing the food and they're doing all of this, and I forgot. I don't know if I would have organically done that, but I think that's why we're going to have a montage of that as opposed to an actual whatever you call it. Anyway, so this is the Sephora matting spray, and I'm going to try to really just use it sparingly. And my fan is here somewhere. My fan, now part of my handy dandy. So anyway, my family was the hero because they were hilarious. My family was hilarious. Anyway, every time I think about it, it's just really funny. Anyway, so now we are. Now I think I want to use this spray a little. Yeah, but gone is that Tin Man look that wasn't working for me. Yeah, that Tin Man look was just like, and this is really light, very earthy, very organic, but it's really light, and I could actually, honestly, if I wanted to, stop here, but I like my eyes. I like to work with my eyes, so I am now going to use, I might just use that retractable pen and see if it is giving me the, yeah, I'm going to use that Sephora eyelining retractable pen again and see if it gives me the deepness that I want around my eyes. And I'm going to use it actually right in the eye. I guess they call it the waterline, the line between the upper and lower lid. I'm just actually going in that and see if it's a deepness that I want. Actually, I'm liking this because it's giving me a deepness that I want, but it's still light. Because sometimes when I use a black liner, it gets too dark, and then I have to compensate. But this is actually giving me some nice definition without it being too dark. And again, I'm placing my pen actually just in between the upper and lower lid to just really get that effect without having to pronounce the line. But I think that I'm going to go under just a tad. It's actually very light. I need my eyes to be a little more pronounced. I mean, I like the effect on the top, but I like my eyes to be a little darker. So I'm going to go in again, although this looks nice, but I'm going to go in again with the Italia eyelining pencil, and this is black. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to go in between, because I want my eyes to be pronounced, but I don't want them to be too heavy. Yeah, that's better. That's kind of more the look that I'm going for. Usually when I do my eyes, I have to adapt one to the other, because your eyes apparently are also sisters, but not twins. Yeah, that's it. And I always go over my anything that my liner with this brush, just to keep it clean. Yeah, and I usually do go here too if they have a clean line. See, so it's not so heavy. And then I do go on top of that. I'm using this time I'm not using a Sephora product. I'm using a mascara by a company called Ice. And yeah, I've been using this. It gives me a nice coverage, and it comes out in a way that my lashes are pronounced but not heavy. You know, I don't look like I came from Lasheteria, Planet Lasheteria. I mean, I said before that I am not I'm not like a false eyelash girl. That I think my eyelashes are full, and I think that I really don't think I need false eyelashes. I think it's an aesthetic choice, and I think that for me, it's not necessary. Although I have worn lashes in the past, especially for acting. If there was one project that I was working on called Jillian's Peak. It never came to fruition, but we shot a pilot. And there was a makeup artist on set who did my makeup. I was in a wedding scene, so you know, that's going to be full makeup. And yeah, I had eyelashes for that. And it's fun. I mean, it's fun. But for me, it's fun. I like it. I mean, for a special occasion, maybe I would try it. You know, it's fun. But for every day, no. And so I feel like before I apply my final touch, I want to go over it with the powder, but this time I want to use a brush. So I am actually going to use, what brush am I going to use? Of course I can't find the brush. Oh, here it is. I'm going to actually use this brush. And this is it's one of my little handy dandies, but it's a good blush, I think, for setting powder when you're trying to. And I'm going back and I'm using the Blur It Loose, but I think it's a really good brush for setting powder, and because I want to kind of matte this look out a little bit. Because something happens when you go in. I just want to use this carefully, not to mess up. See, I like to use this because it gets in the corners without being intrusive, not messing anything up. Yeah, because once I put the lipstick on, it's the look. Again, please excuse the crease. These things happen. Everything is a learning experience. And so now I'm going to close it out with the Sephora. What is it? This is the lip liner. It's called the Sephora. I'll put the name. I don't want to waste any more time doing that. Yeah, so I'm going to use this, which is the Sephora lip liner. I think this is Molasses. I forget the name of the lip liner, but I will put it in the, yeah, I will put it in the description, in the color Molasses. And I used this before in the Full Glam demo. And I like to kind of go, I kind of like to overline my lips, especially at the bottom. And I know I said that I was a matte red lip girl, and I am, but I also Excuse me. I also am I'm a real matte lip girl. I love a matte look, even when my lips are lined. I definitely don't go for glossy, although glossy works for me. And so now I am topping this with, this is called, I'm gonna have to put my glasses on. Please forgive me. I can't. It's called the Fit Crayons lipstick, and it's a matte lip liner. No, it's not. It's a matte lip makeup, and it's called Fit Crayons lipstick. Anyway, I will have the correct name. I will have the correct name in the description. This color is 05. It's a number color, not a name, but it's pretty, and it's a lipstick. I bought 3 shades, and when I initially bought this, I actually thought it was a lip liner, but it's not. It's a lip makeup. But the effect is like next level. Look at that. It's really gorgeous. I love it. And so I'll put I will put the correct name in the description. But I'm really liking this. Yeah, I really am. Just touch up the hair a little bit. Again, we're gonna curl this out because this is not the look I'm trying to give you. But you'll get. I mean, it's just such a different vibe from the look I was giving you before. And I really, it's gonna full out. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. But I'm really like, But anyway, this is my day look. This is how I rock it naturally, day to day. We'll get the hair in order. Like I said, I'm gonna curl this out because when they curl it, it just gets like. But you see what I'm trying to do here. This is actually, but this hair is just blown and flat ironed. So the minute I start sweating, like when I go into the gym, this is gonna all change. But you see the look that I'm going for. I'm like, yeah, I'm liking this. And so with the Botox treatments, over time, you're gonna see a difference. But you see what I'm working with. I'm not mad at this, and I'm getting some length. I am not mad at this look. And I'll show you it again when I have it curly style. But this is the look I'm going for. My hair used to be fuller, and it's gonna get fuller again. But you know what I'm saying? It's a look. It's a vibe, and I'm loving it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I think I'm gonna end it here. I hope you enjoyed my kind of wonky vlog. It's probably going to get wonkier, and I hope you enjoyed my family. I love them dearly, and they are great fun. And you can see that Cray runs in the family. But that's it for now. I want to thank you for joining me. Let me know what you think about, what we talked about in this video. Let me know what you think about my look and my other, I'm going to show you a curlier look, which is also a go-to look for me. But let me know what you think about this. And next time I see you, we will be, I don't know how I'm going to do the hair Botox video. Actually, I'm probably just going to let you see the looks and my hair as it grows and as it fills out. And we'll just keep it moving from there. But again, thank you for joining. I really appreciate you. And I look forward to seeing you next time, whatever that may be, wherever that may be. I'm not really sure where we're going to go, but I can promise you we're going. And don't forget to subscribe and like and comment constructively. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.